At the end of Takopi's original sin, Takopi uses all of his power to go back in time and erase the horrible events that happened. He sacrifices himself so that Shizuka and Marina can have a fresh start. In this new timeline, all the pain and tragedy are gone. Takopi is no longer there, but the effect he had on their lives still remains. Shizuka and Marina slowly start to open up to each other, giving hope that they might help each other heal. It's a bittersweet ending. Takopi is gone, but his presence helped create a better future. Of course, this ending leaves us with a lot of questions like, what exactly happened? Are Shizuka and Marina friends now? What happened to Takopi? Will he ever come back? Don't worry, this video I will break it all down and answer those questions, so let's begin. Before we judge the ending, we need to ask, who were the real villains here? The answer isn't Shizuka, Marina, or Azuma. They're just kids, shaped by the adults and the painful environments around them. Shizuka isn't just bullied. She's ignored and emotionally abandoned by her mom, who simply doesn't want to deal with her. That kind of cold indifference can be even worse than hate. Marina is cruel to Shizuka, but she's also carrying her own pain. Her mom blames her for a divorce, treats her like a burden, and is emotionally unstable. Marina's anger comes from what she's learned at home. Azuma lives in his brother's shadow and feels worthless. He's desperate to be seen and loved, which makes him easy to manipulate. These kids aren't evil. They're deeply hurt. They act out in terrible ways because they don't know how else to deal with their pain. They were never taught how to be okay. Now let's talk about Takopi, the cute alien with magical gadgets. One thing I loved about the author's narrative is how it makes us believe Takopi is the solution, only to later prove the opposite. As the characters themselves realize by the end, Takopi is, in practice, useless. His magic doesn't fix anything. In fact, it only magnifies the tragedy. Instead of solving problems, Takopi's gadgets make things worse. His magic brings out the character's deepest pain. Shizuka becomes violent. Marina becomes overwhelmed as she meets Azuma, which led to all the horrible things in that timeline. His powers don't heal anyone. They just reveal how broken things already are and even worsen it. Takopi isn't a hero or a savior. He's a symbol of what happens when broken people are suddenly given power. The core issues like abuse, trauma, and emotional pain can't be solved with magic. Magic might show us the wounds, but it can't heal them. Takopi gives up his life to reset the timeline. The pain is gone, but that doesn't mean everything is magically okay. Their parents are still the same. Their emotional scars are still there. What's different now is that they have a chance to live a better life. Takopi's sacrifice gives them that chance. He takes himself out of the picture and leaves the responsibility in their hands. And even if his magic didn't fix things, his presence gave them just enough hope to keep going. Maybe without him, they wouldn't have made it this far. When Shizuka and Marina recognize something familiar in each other, it's not because they remember Takopi exactly. It's more like a shared feeling, like seeing pain in someone else that mirrors your own. Shizuka and Marina deciding to walk together doesn't mean they're suddenly besties and all is forgiven. It means that, in a world that has left them utterly alone, they recognize each other as fellow survivors. They are choosing to face their bleak reality together instead of apart. The message isn't everything's fine now, it's life is hard but it's worth living anyway. It's about resilience, emotional growth, and how pain can sometimes bring people closer together. You might still feel the ending was too rushed, or maybe you didn't connect with Marina or wish it ended differently. That's okay. But thematically, it's strong and true to the emotional journeys of kids pushed to the edge. There's no magic fix for real problems. But there is strength in choosing to keep going, and in recognizing someone else who's also trying. And honestly, that's pretty realistic too.